It looks a little cloudy. Possible rain.
Alright guys, welcome to Most Western League in some France today, around 6 or 7 I think, something like that, or tier 6, so welcome again, and it's gonna be an interesting race. I'm today as usual with man and my guy, Mr. James fan. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for another round of Tier 6 action. It's going to be a tough one today, though. Track limits are going to play a factor, and maybe even some rain might show up. We don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see everything that may happen or may not happen. So I hope you guys are excited how we are, because that's gonna be a interesting race to race for. And let's say real quick the race note we get here. So our race note. So this track require, like I think, my opinion is a very stable. You need some enough speed to be able to take over toward the on the straight, but as well you need to have enough stability to be able to go this fast corner and long corner as well. So it's going to be a mix of everything. There is a high chance of rain, as Giant fan said, and I think Will John does work do the same thing he did last week. It's going to be interesting to see, so we'll see that. And like I said, the driver to watch John does work, Cartman and Joe Lowry has usual. He is always here, so he's somebody to keep in mind. In terms of Cali, we are about to start over real quick. What's your thought about this, again, fan?
I'm excited to see if Jay Lowry can get back on track here. He's had a rough week or two, I want to say, and it looked like he was the guy to beat here, and now it's kind of dragged everyone else back up into the fight for this championship.
Oh yeah, that's true, because John Does Work is back, and I think almost everybody is back. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna have to say about it, and not letting Joe Lowry taking care of the all of the light of the tier 6, and the new guy Cartman also gonna be interesting to watch and see how it's gonna be. What I think.
Say our top 6 in the championship: Jay Lowry, John Does Work, Ghost Rider, Dido, Matt, and Andre are all within a race of the points. So I mean, this tier 6 championship is wide open, and I never would have thought that with the pace that Jay Lowry has, but he just has not been able to execute the entire race for these last couple of weeks.
That is true. I wouldn't expect that. The first race he did in what was it? Silverstone was really impressive. I never thought that he gonna be able to anybody be able to be any close to him. But hey, next thing you know, everything is changing, and tier 6 is more about having consistency and not being inside any kind of accident or stuff like that. If you are able to do that, most of the time you should be able to get some good points anyway. So yeah, let's hope that's gonna happen again for him.
Dido, one of our top dogs here in Tier 6, is beginning his lap. Yeah, I believe he's our first driver to set a lap.
Yep, he's the first driver to set a lap. So we can ride.
As he's invalidated.
Oh, shit. Alright, so I guess people are still waiting and, try to take their time, like we used to say. And what time, in terms of team championship, I think there is a Mercedes, I guess, who was ahead, but I guess now Ferrari is the one on head. Let's show real quick by the time people start having their time real quick what's happening. So in terms of team standing, we get the Scuderia Ferrari on top with 129, followed by Mercedes 92, Alpine 87, Red Bull 67, Haas 61, Williams 61, as well, still tied there, and 35 for Aston Martin within the bottom, as well as Alfa Tauri with 33. Alfa Romeo, who last week didn't have any point, now has 24, which is impressive. And I would think McLaren has 11 points, which is not liking of a Peugeot. In terms of the drivers standing, like we said earlier, we got Giolari on top with 69. John Desbrook is right next to him, 67. Ghost Rider 62, Dido 61. So every one of them are like 50, less than 10 points separate them, and Matthew is right behind them with 57 points. 55 for Andrioli, John Morrison 38, who is not racing today. We got Kutong 36, 25 for Michigan fan, New York fan 23, Cartman 18. That keep going time again 18 and anything. But the most people are the top 5 that I would think, or top 6 that's gonna be really something to watch for. And yeah, that's gonna be interesting to really see what people are gonna be doing. So nobody set a lap yet.
Yeah, we've had a lot of invalidations. We have not had an actual lap yet. I believe Ghost Rider is going to be our first driver with a chance of setting a lap. He's in the 3rd sector right now, and hopefully he can keep it on track here and bring home our first lap.
Yep, it's going to be the first one. Nope, he's starting his lap. He was supposed to.
He's got his Ghost Rider's got his teammate ahead of him here in the 3rd sector. I don't know if his teammate sees him or not. Teammate, borderline, but I don't think he impeded them too much.
Yep, that's gonna be tight. So let me see what he said. I kinda have to go to those details.
Strider is gonna come across the line and put up a 1:31.6 to set the benchmark to beat. As Hokage quickly beats that with a 31.3.
Oh, that's a nice lap. That's a nice lap. It goes right there. Let me see. And Rapture on a lap in there's some people ahead of him. We got Homer about to cross the line, as well as Matt.
Lowry's going to be our first one across the line. He's one of our front runners here in Tier 6. Let's see if he can surpass this lap by Hokage. And does. 1:30.7.
Yeah.
Armin, the new driver to Tier 6, quickly replaces that with a 30.4.
He is quick. Last night we were having a social with him. He was quick. Like, that's really...
Carmen's a very impressive driver, and I expect big things out of him. Maybe not exactly this season as he joined late, but in seasons to come, it would not surprise me to see him at the top of these leaderboards.
That's for sure. That is for sure. The next one, Michigan fan, is in the 3rd node, Michigan fan. So who is there?
Hello, Edge in chat. Says hi to both you and I.
Hi, Edge. Didn't check my chat. Sorry about that. How you guys doing? Hope everybody is doing all right.
As Jordan points out in chat, Jay Lowry cutting the track, which is not supposed to be doing, but
yeah, you cannot.
We will let team principals sort that one out post-race. As we have John does work, goes 1:30.8 to take over P3.
Yeah, and you got Michigan fan about to close the line. We may be in the 130, 131, I think. It's now 132 almost, 132.6. You go to P7 and end up to 132.9. Dado, he's in the sector 1, who is on the lap. Matt in sector 1, 2, who is in sector 2. So we got Stickman, who is in sector 2. We're going to ride with him and see what he's going to do. So far, he's at the end of sector 2 almost. 52, 53, 093. Okay, it's still not bad. He said purple sector, but I'm sure it's not, because yeah. Anyway, and he invalidated. He invalidated. So
after the Mercedes reserve did pump in a 32.5 to move ahead of Michigan fan.
Oh, okay. Mercedes looking strong. Homer 131.7. Dado is in sector 3, about to get to the long left-hander.
Looks like he took that corner a little shallow, hurt his exit a bit, didn't get the power down as quick as he would have liked to. Gonna hurt his lap time. Just keep it on the track here. He has already invalidated one of his laps, trying not to make it 2.
Yeah, at least have a time on the board. Try to have a time on the board right now. That's what matters. So he's going to power. It should be in the 130, 131, I think. It is not bad. But the exit, 130, 131 maybe. Yep, 131.3, and he go to P5. That wasn't a bad lap at all. So
Matt behind him is going to cross the line. He did invalidate earlier in the lap, so he will not set a time here.
And myself behind is coming to the left-hander right here. So far, 105, 106, 107. Oh, but he's out of ERS, so it's gonna be tight for him. And Is he gonna keep going or is he gonna go to the pit? Because he's out of ERS for sure. He's gonna keep going and see what he can do. And yeah, it's gonna be hurting him for not having ERS in the last straight. So he may seeing himself in the 132. Maybe he just wanna set a lap.
It might even be a 33 here, and it will 34. Be a 34 actually.
Okay, 34.
You're both wrong.
Yep.
New York fan behind him is gonna be starting his lap.
Yep. Kick Chong in the garage, everybody in the garage, so far so good.
I think the only one on our lap right now is New York fan.
And Matt.
Matt is
Matt invalidated.
Oh yes, again. Matt is validated.
So
let's ride aboard New York fan. See what he can do.
Alrighty, so he's finishing the first sector.
Very tricky sector right here. You gotta really be careful getting the power down. Easy to spin, easy to lose a ton of time.
That's for sure. Yeah, if you are not careful at all, you are seeing yourself like a, next to the wall. Next thing you know, it's already late. You can't do nothing about it. So the long straight again, braking enough, tried to ride some of the curb. It did not, but still fine. Yeah,
hit that curb a little funny. Got the car a little out of control. Gonna lose a bit of time on the exit there.
Yep, keep it running and had a 61, which is not bad. 51, 189, which is not bad for sector 2. So
Rapture in chat is saying it looks cloudy. Rapture, could you tell us what the weather is for the race?
Look like that would be nice, yep, sir. We love it.
We like a little spicy weather on the comms here. Drivers, maybe not so much.
So yeah, New York fan about to get his last 2 or 3 corners, and let's see what time he gonna put right now. He get 119. The exit of last corner. If he can do 133, that's still bad. He may be in the 130.
The inside curb a little bit.
Yeah, 130, 131 between those two. 130, 131, 132. 130, 156.
That's in the 32s.
All right. So except the top 3, Carterman, Diolori, Don Delsbrook, nobody is under 130. Everybody else is like 131, 131.
So these front runners are looking like, let's see. They might be looking to say, nope, they're out there right now. All right, Cartman and Jaylar are both on out laps. Jonda's work is currently in the pits.
So let's run with Okagaroldi, who is just starting his lap, and he's in the end of sector 1 and make like he's already 4 tenths up of his own time. That's gonna be interesting. Attacking the sector 2, and there is a Haas with or AlphaTauri, but he's set out of the way. He's still able to run without any smooth issue and get nice for the next corners. Chicane without issue. Get the power down. Full throttle. Yep, that's bad.
Ghost Rider going to come across the line here, going to look to improve, and it does. Goes up to P5 with a 31.3.
Yep. And Okage went for the 50 for sector 2. That's quick. That's really quick. In like 7 tenths of his own time. So he may be sure to get inside the 130 if he does not miss this last sector. So far, so good.
Our next driver to cross the line here is going to be Andre. Takes a lot of the inside curve of the final corner. Not the greatest line to take there, but he did it. He's going to cross the line, looking to join the 130 club, and just misses out on it with a 31.2.
204. So Okage is about to cross the line when the last sector, and he's about to hit the 130. 138.
Yep.
138 in P3. He moved him to P3, and with 5 minutes more to go. He's gonna have
going to be our next driver. He's looking to set his first lap time of the day. I'm sure he's invalidated a lap or 2. Comes across the line, runs out of deployment, and it's a 32.3. Wow.
And he's P10. So
next driver is going to be Stickman. He's going to be coming out of the final corner, looking to set his first time of the session.
Should be 132, I think, too. Or 133, man, even.
Yeah, I think we're looking at 33 possibly.
Yeah, 30, yep,
and we do 32. So Matt is the only driver left to set a time here.
Yep, he's in the garage still. So let's see what John Lowry and he's doing.
Cartman is Jay Lowry looked like he invalidated his lap, so he's gonna go for another one. Cartman opted to bail out. Excuse me, Jay Lowry improved on his time.
But he
joined.
Invalidated. He just invalidated.
Yeah, this is his in lap. He went 30.4 on his second lap.
Oh.
Because he was at a 30.7.
But now he's showing like invalidated on his lap on the map for him.
Yeah, this is his in lap.
Okay, that's in lap. Okay, all right. So he won like 134. Okay, so he improved a bit, but still not next to Cartman, who decided to stay on the pit. Does he think he got the pole, or he may have to go on for another one?
I'm sure he'll go for another one.
Yeah.
That's lap time's a little too close to his provisional pole time currently.
Okay.
Let's see. We have. Just trying to find a lap here. Looks like Stickman's going to be our next driver on a lap. Is he on a lap? Did he bail out of it?
Dido maybe. Dido Italy sector 1.
Stickman looks like he's bailed out of his lap, and he has.
Yep. Let's go with Dido. I think he's on the lap. He's his last lap, surely. He's saying purple for his sector, but you know the game always say purple to everybody. So let's see. Let's see what he's gonna set in terms of sector 2. He going to the double chicane, almost left turn, right without any issues so far. So good for the pro.
It's like a pretty clean chicane.
Yep.
Edges in chat saying dry race.
Okay, 50 for Welky, 4 tenths up his own time. That's putting him inside the 30.
But they'll put him in the top 5. Let's see if he can find some time here and maybe even join the top 3.
Yep.
Opts to go for 6th gear there. I'm normally a 5th gear person for that corner, but to each their own.
I even go sometimes to 4th gear.
I don't get that bold with it.
Yeah, I do that maybe just during the quali because I put it so hard. It's like, you know, but still,
right.
I'm so slow compared to you that it's not even a debate.
Dido's going to come across the line and get into the 130s with a 130.5.
He's P3. That was a lot of improvement for his time. So, wow. They are like top 5 people. They are fighting it out. That's going to be giving us a spicy race. That's for sure. The rest is going to be interesting. I'm pretty much sure. So we got.
I want to say our next driver on a lap is Rapture down in P11. Matt ahead of him hasn't validated.
Again? Oh boy.
Again. So Matt, or not Matt, excuse me, Rapture is going to look to maybe dip into the 131s here.
Yeah.
Don't think he's got it in him to get to 30s.
30s, yeah.
It's a very shallow entry to that corner.
Yeah, that was.
That'll hurt his time off.
Exactly. Yep. That corner is like some tricky sometimes. I saw some people taking it like wide. Some people take it tight like me. Some people go wide to come back in. I don't know which line is the perfect one.
I prefer taking it wide. It carries. You can carry more speed through the center and out next to the corners. Rapture does a 131.7 to move up to P9.
Okay. Wow, not bad. When I take it wide, I seem like I cannot bring the car back in somehow. I miss the apex, and I don't like that. That's what
I say. It takes practice. I mean, it took me a while to get it down as well.
Yeah, I guess it's a skill issue though. So Catman is the sector 1, and Matt is in the
Cartman invalidates his final lap, so that's going to leave him open to lose his pole position out to Jay Lowry or even Hokage.
Oh. So let's see with Matt. Matt invalidated again. Oh my boy, he's not his day so far. So he won't have a time, that's for sure. I don't think he had enough.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have enough time to get back around.
Yeah. So John does work is like 800 up of his own time. That's not gonna be enough to get like improvement. But let's see if he can get some more time here. He crossing the line. 130, how much? 130, he didn't
just gets ahead of Hokage by 1/1000th of a second.
That's
Jay, our top 2 have both invalidated their final run, so it's going to be up to Hokage because Dido's also done. So
Hokage is starting his lap.
Don't see anyone else having a challenge here for pole, but we've been surprised before.
Let's try with Okage and see what he can do. So again, the end of sector 1, and he's like 900 down of his own time already. That's CC is tricky.
Didn't have a very clean end to his first sector there. Got a little wide and just kind of hurt his entire end of the first sector and probably the beginning of the second sector as well.
For sure. Let's see if he can make up any time in the sector 2. Brake nice enough. Go to the sector. Go full throttle. Wow, very early. That was great. So
Second
let's see.
sector is currently up on
Not-
his time, just
so
barely.
yeah, so now
Andrea!
Andreoli! Oh
Just
boy!
corrected both of us. Wow, I did not see.
Oh,
He
dude,
gave
that
about a second on
yeah.
his lap time.
I wasn't even thinking about him. Like I was making a sleep on him, but what a lap!
Let's say I was sleeping on Andreoli, and he definitely woke me up right there. As
Wow,
Kage
I
invalidates his
validated
lap.
2-1-2 wide, so it's over for everybody. John does work. He's in the last sector,
New
trying
York
to
fan
get.
crosses the line and nips Homer.
Yeah, John does work going to improve. He's going on to the pit. So
I
guess
believe that is
that's
quality
it.
done and dusted.
Yep, that's all we got for guys you today. That was wow. Wouldn't
Even
expect that.
Even the Mercedes team principal in chat is a little surprised about that lap, saying where did that lap come from?
Confirm. I didn't know. That was heck. Wow, that was quick. 1:33.03. That's heck of a lap for Andreoli. What a lap, man! Congratulations. So here we go. We got our grid ready and to run. Let's see if I can run that real quick or not. I don't know. Alrighty. So Andreoli P1, Cartman P2, Jelori P3, Dido P4, John Daswork P5, Okageroli P6, Ghost Rider P7, New York Fan P8, Homon P9, Enraptor P10, Quick Tongue P11, Michigan Fan P12, Stigman P13, Myself P14, and Matt P15. We have a kind of low attendance compared to, what we used to have, but still it's not bad, I think. So yeah, what do you expect about this race, man? Because it's gonna be interesting to see.
I think it's gonna be pretty exciting. I mean, we got a pretty close fight here up at the top. The top four are all separated by 2.5 tenths.
Yeah,
and I think the race is definitely gonna come down to who can keep it on track. I think there's gonna be lots of penalties, lots of warnings, and
I agree with that.
Whoever I think gets the least amount of those is gonna be our winner today.
Oh yeah, that's how I see it too as well, and I think that's gonna be really what's gonna happen. So let me try to see if I can show the grid star real quick before people get ready and stuff like that. But yeah, I just hope that nobody gonna try to be brave in lap 1, turn 1.
No one tries to win it here lap 1.
Yeah, if that does not happen, I think we can have ourselves a race because that would be dumb to not have that. So we'll see what that's gonna be, but I hope for them that nobody gonna be trying to be brave enough to just send it on a lap 1 turn 1. If they do not, that will be really nice. So far so good. Everybody is racing. Where's the image? I just downloaded. Like that. Anyway.
It is a very nice sunny day here in France. Does not look like we'll be in the rain at any point.
Yep. If we don't have that, that would be nice. Real quick, let me see what we get. So here's the grid, how it's gonna start. You can have it real quick, guys. By the time the people getting ready and getting their setup done, the time's gonna go real quick. And Matt gonna start in the last, like I said, Andrea in 1 and Cartman in 2. And yeah, let's get ready to see the race out. People are still waiting. We're still waiting on people to get the stuff going. So yeah.
We are about to get rolling here.
Okay, so let's switch to the live cam. Yep. Waiting for players still. So 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4, 5, and away we go. Go, I guess, guys. Nobody leaving yet. Yep, and here we go. Andre Yolek got a good lunch, and Cartman right behind him. Jelori, everybody so far have a nice clean lap. Turn 1. No accident, nobody hitting anyone. Contact with everybody, but Catman. Oh, Andre went wide, but still managed to keep it clean. Nobody DNF so far, but Jello is
everyone survived.
Yeah, everybody survived. Matt is coming in too. So far, so good. Nobody had any issue. So let's keep that going, guys. Let's keep it that way.
We do have a safety car. Virtual safety car.
Who lost it?
Let's investigate. Looks like one of the Haas's of Michigan fan has lost his wing.
Oh, that's not what you want to see.
Not sure. He's the only one I see without a wing. Looking like as Punji would say, looking like an anteater.
Yep, that's exactly true. So we get the biggest loser so far is the Dido who lost 4th position in the restart, and the Ghost Rider and Homer went both 3 position. Matt and myself hand each won 3 position, which is so far so good. So yeah,
Rundown on the tire situation here as we get back to green. We have 2 soft runners and 3 hard runners, and the rest are all on mediums.
That's exactly right. The top 3 are on the medium, and John does work out on soft, as well as quick tongue. But so far, so good. Nobody is close enough except the first 2, it's Gianlaurie and Andreoli, and Gianlaurie is all over Andreoli so far. Going, ooh, Andreoli get a little bit loose there, but managed to catch it without any issue.
Yeah, that last corner can be pretty tricky, especially in race conditions. Getting into it's very easy to lock up your tires and almost lose it, pretty much.
That's for sure. That's for sure. That is for sure. So you gotta be careful there, if you don't want to lose it after the exit of that turn. So we're gonna stay with these 2 guys because they are the most close one. Everybody is kind of like gapped out a bit, at least 1 more second. Nobody is in the data zone for this. So let's see. Andreoli and Cartman is right behind them. He's like on second. So I do the interval. Okay, so it makes it the top 3 are all together, and Dido is right in the back of Homer. He is trying to go to the outside. Matt covered him off, but no contact. So they went to the double chicane without any issue. So far, so good.
Hokage ahead of him had a bit of a moment getting into that chicane, corrected it, lost a bit of time, but nothing too crazy.
That's good. So we get.
And wow, this is interesting to know. Andre's fuel light is currently on, which means he underfueled for the race, and he's the only driver I see with that fuel light on.
Oh, okay. I get here. You cannot underfuel in France unless there is safety car. You're gonna use a lot of fuels for sure. But now we got a fight between Gianlaurie and Cartman, who is right behind him. They're just gonna be enabled at the end of this lap. So let's see what they're gonna do. But Cartman is right behind him and right with there. It's gonna be interesting. And John does work is trying to make his way up to get to be with them. But it's hard.
Back down the order a bit. Homer, Dido, and New York Fan are all going at it here. It looks like Homer's holding these guys up a little bit, and Dido's looking to capitalize.
Yeah. But they all on the medium tire, so there is no tire advantage. It's only a.
As we have, Hokage's lost it. Homer barely avoided him.
Oof, that
was scary. As team principal of a Williams. I mean, I don't think Homer could have cut that as close as he could again without hitting him.
Yeah. So we get our first DRS open zone with Gianlaurie. Cartman trying to look in the inside, but decided to stay back and without any issue. That was a smart move. Andreoli is the only one without DRS, and these 2 behind him can pass him whenever they want. And now that the DRS is
Dido and Homer going at it here in the street.
Yep, exactly. So Dido didn't get a good lunch, and Matt get a 3-second penalty.
Matt picks up a 5-second.
Cutting.
He is going to give it back, so no harm, no foul there.
No foul, okay.
Unfortunately, he will have to serve that penalty in a pit stop.
In pit stop, that's for sure.
Back up at the front. These front 3 are getting real close to each other.
Yep,
I think it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, I think they're going to be riding their own race and try to pull a gap to John Does work and maybe fight it out later on. If I was
John Does work is on the softer tire right now, which would be better right now, but as this race continues, this tire's just going to start falling off even more, so I'd look for Ghost Rider to maybe catch up to him and surpass him here in a lap or 2, or a couple laps.
Okay.
My sloppy seconds is now in the pits. I wonder if he had some wing damage.
Maybe he had. So we got still riding with Cartman and this last end of sector 1, which is really a tricky one, but so far so good. Nobody lost it here, and we're gonna get right to the DRS zone. I wonder maybe Cartman will try to pass Gianlaurie here. And
he's going for it. He's dumping. He's going to the inside. And looks like he'll get Gianlaurie.
Yep, and make it.
Go for 2.
That's not something you want to see.
Little contact.
Yeah, little contact, but everybody goes to fine. It's fine. You can go for one, but he want to go for two. Wow. Okay,
I'd say
Cartman.
he was pretty bold, and now he's
And
going to go
he's-
for the lead again.
And he's dumping a little bit of air. He's 36%, and Andreoli gonna let him go and just stay behind him. That's a smart choice to not get himself.
All that rubbing by the front three there has allowed John Doe's work to close up a bit. Still
Yeah,
out of the
a bit.
DRS though.
Yep. But Andreoli is fuel light is on, but John Giolori is like having 70% of TRS so far. So he's managing his areas and just letting
So
them
he knows-
use their
He knows this is going to be a long race. No
Yep,
reason to
so-
really get too crazy right now. Let these
Yep.
two kind of fiddle it out, and
and stay with
hopefully
them.
they
Yeah.
maybe make an error here and allow you to capitalize.
Capella and John Doe's work is almost inside the DRS range, about to. I hope he will get it before the end of sector 1.
Andre picks up 3 second. Watch it happen.
Yeah.
That's an early 3 seconds.
It
Only be
is.
5 laps in to pick up a penalty there. It looks like Cartman even picked up a warning.
Yeah.
Checking back in down the order, Homer has lost out to Dido and New York Fan. Now his teammate Matt is behind him with Rapture all over his rear wing.
That's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. So Hartman, Andreoli is gonna try. He's trying the inside, taking the leader position again and make a stick before the turn. And Cartman gonna try to switch back. He did not get it.
Like
So
he might have
far.
picked up a warning there. He got an awful lot of that inside curb.
Yep, he did. Let me try to see if everything is going upstairs right. This top 3 fighting.
Andre early off the track again. Here comes Cartman back to the
Whoa,
inside.
little
Little
slap.
touching there.
But so far so good. They did not make any worse contact. So everybody is still running. They're looking good.
These two are trying to wreck. They just haven't done it yet.
But so far they're leaving enough room for each one of them to be like,
It's been tight and a little argy-bargy at times, but nothing
Yeah.
too argy-bargy, I should say.
Everybody is in the but Andre almost out of ERS, as well as Cartman, who is at 22%, and Geolori is like 86%. He's just selling his ERS. So, you guys go ahead and fight it out. As well
Ghost Rider on the hards down there in P5 is starting to lose out to these guys behind him. They were a little farther back, but they've almost gotten back up into DRS.
Yep, and John Dow's work is starting to getting up there with them as well.
Matt and Rapture went side by side through that first set of corners, made a little contact, got away with it.
Okay.
Okage now up onto the back of this battle.
Yep. So it's gonna
Very
be a long
clean
race.
start to this Tier 6 as Jay Lowry.
Joe Larry moved to
Feels the stop from
Andreoli.
Andre.
Yep, because Andreoli is out of ERS. He's almost like 10%.
Andre falling out of DRS from Cartman,
Yeah.
and Jay Lowry's going to dump some here to try and get back into it.
Into it, yeah. The way to go. At least he has enough ERS to do so, so he should be fine.
New York Fan all over the back of Ghost Rider right now. Did not see that one coming. As Matt has lost it back there, lost his
Hokage
wing.
lonely
Hokage
out,
has
Quick
retired,
Tongue.
along with
Oh.
Quick Tongue.
Oh boy, Stickman. What happened there?
That'll be our first safety car.
Wow.
I'm not sure what happened there. It was on the exit of the turn or the backstretch chicane. When I jumped on it, it was Matt sideways, and then all of a sudden, Quick Tongue and Hokage behind him were retired.
Yeah. Again, the car is already gone, so you can see it.
John Doe's work is going to bring it in here and put on some fresh tires. And being on the softs is a good call to do that.
Perfect timing for him.
Yeah.
Kage left the session, so sorry for him. He still doesn't have a good race like that, so probably doesn't have a great race. So sad for him. Well, things happen, so let's see what the tire gonna be looking like.
We've got John Doe's work on hards, New York Fan, Homer all on hards. Matt has boxed for a new wing, and I'm assuming a fresh set of hards.
Yeah,
Looks like it. And
saved his penalty as well.
Stickman is on the mediums,
Okay.
looking to maybe box again later in the race.
Again, does it on hard. How do
Sloppy
you
Second stays out.
Yeah. How far do you think you can take the hard on? Can you
I
take
think
it?
the Hearts will make it from here. I mean, they're not going to feel great by the end, but I think it's better than having to box again.
You think so?
I do.
Oh, okay. So
Like I said, they won't.
I was thinking about the safety car. From what stage you should box for the hard if the safety car is, and you're saying like for 60 lap, 7 lap, you can do and have like a 20 lap on the hard.
I believe the Hearts will go 20 laps. I'm not 100% sure, but that's just my gut feeling because I believe
Yeah.
that, let's see. I think the mediums will go about 16 laps.
Yep, 16 lap, yep, for sure.
Thank you to Pat the Rock for a little
month.
shout out there in chat.
Remember for a month,
1 month
sir.
membership.
Thank you, Mr. Pat. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you.
Those
So
of you that might not know, Matt is our Tier NA co-commentator
yes,
for
sir.
Tier NA. Does a wonderful job every week.
60 Pat. It's a 60 Pat. He's a 60 guy. You guys need to go and check him out. You won't regret it.
Andy will not get a shout out for that message. Andy, I thought we were friends. What happened?
I have no idea because maybe you guys fighting it out on inside.
I said the NA
race.
battle is carried over.
Yeah, that's why.
It is war.
And I'm sure right now he's being the engineer of John Dazzlock and Ghost Rider as well, giving them some tips.
Say from talking to Con this week, sounds like Andy is a great member of that Ferrari team and helps out as much as he can.
Yeah, that's nice. That's Andy for you.
Checking in on our penalty situation, Andre is the only driver currently with a penalty.
3 seconds for track limit, I guess. Matt had one, but he went to the pit and served it, so now he's good.
Cartman is sitting up there with 2 warnings, so you got to be very careful. Jay Lowry with a warning.
Okay.
Ghost Rider also with 2 warnings. Dido, our top 5, also with 2 warnings. So we could see a pretty good run here of time penalties if these drivers aren't careful.
Yeah. I'm sure like by lap 20, everybody gonna start, pushing harder, and they're gonna start having like some track limit penalties coming their way.
We'll start racking them up here pretty soon. It won't take long.
That's for sure. Alright, so for the tire, everybody is on medium on the top 4, and Ghost Rider on hard. Safety car on this lap. Dido medium as well, and Raptor. So the first who is already pitted is John Dazzlock, who is on our P7. So he's in a great position as well if he can go until to the end. Stick my sloppy hand 4 laps soft, so it's gonna be interesting.
Pat, little do you know, Homer's actually gonna win today. Calling it. It's interesting to know Andre's fuel light is still on. So I don't know how much he underfueled by, but it was pretty bold.
And it's very hard to save fuel here in France, to be honest. I tried
green flag, it's pretty difficult.
And so we're gonna ride with Andreoli here behind John Dazzlock and Cartman and see how things are gonna go. I guess it's gone. Not yet? Okay.
A lot of drivers like to wait until after this last corner here, even wait a little bit after the corner to go, but
something like that.
See what Cartman decides to do.
Yeah.
And there he goes.
Yeah.
As my sloppy seconds has opted to box here, coming to the green. The top 3 have gotten a great launch. Ghost Rider down there in P4 did not.
Already, yeah. Everybody had a smooth riding so far.
John Dazzlock almost misses the first corner, reels it back in, picks up a warning for his troubles.
Yep, and we got Dido on the back of the Ghost Rider. He may try to fancy some move here during the main. Homer pick up 3 seconds.
Homer!
Yep, it happens. So, and
Rapture picks up a 3 seconds. Got a little too
right there,
aggressive there with the exit of the corner.
I'm riding
side by side with New York fan.
Dido is like right all over the Ghost Rider. He's trying to make a move on the outside. Maybe he stayed to back out of it and say, let me wait for another chance. And he didn't make a move. So far, everything is good. But he's the closest one, guys. Everybody else got Gapped out.
Homer's all over the back of Rapture right now. He knows he's
goes
got
to
to
the
clear him
inside.
Rapture's got the older tires.
Yep, he's
Makes
trying to go
quick
to
work
the
of it.
inside and make it work over right quickly without any issue. And he moved to P8 Homer. So we got Gerald all over Cartman as well, and Andre really dropping a bit.
Andre has gotten his heel light off, so he's got that situation a little bit under control.
Okay. That's good.
And Dido not going to be all over the back of Ghost Rider here, looking to make a quick work of him. But the problem is John Doe's work is all over the back of him. They almost make contact. His New York fan is now going to stick it around the outside of John Doe's work.
This is too wide almost there.
Dido losing the rear end a bit.
This one looking good. New York fan go inside John Doe's work. It's inside, outside, too wide here in turn one. This is going to be whoop. Oh,
someone gives, and that's New York fan. John Doe's work is going to miss the
wide.
corner.
Yep. Come back to the line and hope he won't touch. No touching. Okay. So far, so good. And Matt is still
we're going to stick it around the outside here of John Doe's work, and looks like he's going to get the move done.
Yep. And I want to get inside again.
Homer got a bit aggressive there. That's
a bit. That was tight. That was tight to make a move there. That was really tight.
Yeah, that was not a spot to make the move there, Homer. Because now we got a whole bunch of cars really close here.
Wow. Everybody is like flying left and right, using ERS, dumping everything.
So these guys are getting real aggressive.
I
think New York fan had an illegal overtake there and had to give a couple spots back.
Okay, so P8, Homer, P9, Tom, and yeah, that's the. And now Homer is all the way back of Interrupter and try to make him the move again, but he's out of ERS, so it's gonna be really tight. Try to go to the inside. Nope, he did not to, but still wait behind him, and we'll see if he's gonna be able to make it when he's here. He's go to the inside.
Rapture makes quick work of the
inside. That was wow. Homer is making it happen, I guess. And Rapture go to the inside then.
Back Homer up to the inside. They're gonna.
Ooh, a little bit of touch, but Matt is try to go to the inside as well and try to make it happen between him and the outside. Matt go to the outside. Gonna have the corner here with him and make a stick. Whoa, and up to
Rapture almost lost out the final quarter. Stickman gonna look down on his inside.
Yep.
New York fan back down there behind Michigan fan. Almost stuck it around the outside of turn one. That would not have been a good idea. Thought better of it.
Matt almost lost it there. Or Homer almost lost it there.
Okay, the Williams boys is maybe gonna look for a swap here. Probably, maybe. We'll see. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Is that a team order?
Homer almost lost it.
Oh, but it went too wide. Oh, boy, everybody is working, sliding like crazy.
Hey guys, you gotta realize there's a lot of race left.
Yeah,
take a deep breath, get to the end.
Homer already out of ERS. Whoa! What a launch from Interrupture. That was That
was up another 3.
Yeah, that was a little bit too much from Interrupture. Maybe he missed his breaking point at that point. Wow, that was crazy.
Hey, Lowry still all over the back of Carbon. Andre's fallen off of these two. I think Andre's gone into fuel conservation mode here.
Yeah, but man, we have some action in the middle of the pack with like Matt, Stickman, Homer, New York fan, Michigan fan, Interrupter. It's all over the place. I don't even look at the
really,
first. Yeah.
It's really interesting to note that these guys that stayed out, other than Rapture, have not lost positions. I mean, top 5 still all on older tires.
Yep.
All the newer guys have been fighting it out amongst themselves with Rapture.
Yeah, and that was a deep dive bomb indeed from Rapture. That was,
As up above here, we got Dido in a Ferrari sandwich. Going to look to get past Ghost Rider. Still can't get it done. Ghost Rider's been defending with everything he's got here.
Wow, people are getting. But he's gonna get that TRS now after the straight, so he may have the chance to make a move here.
That would be pretty surprising.
Whoa!
Ghost Rider loses it. He's into the inside wall. He's out of the race.
Safety car. Oh boy. And Ghost Rider is out. I guess his tire was dead or something like that, but whew. All right, second safety car. Now you can box for the hard until the end. That will be money.
You can box from mediums to the end here, but obviously these front runners are all on mediums, so they'll have to switch to the hards.
And So the medium can do 16 laps, and we have 15 laps left, I guess, or 16 laps left, I guess, something like that. 15 laps left. So
if I'm these guys on the hard spec, I would be considering boxing for medium. You know, they boxed last time.
Yep, I would think that too. Dida pick up 3
Dido
seconds.
picks up 3 seconds under safety car.
Whew.
Oh, that's heartbreaking for Dido. His first 3 seconds.
Everybody had a 3 second now.
I say it'll be easier to give you the drivers that don't. Cartman, Jay Lowry, John Does Work, Stickman, and Michigan Fan are the only drivers without 3 seconds.
Yep. Everybody else
and every driver only has 3 seconds. No one has 6 seconds yet. As we have all the front runners going to be bringing it in here.
Yep. Let's see what their tire going to look like.
They are in everyone's taking it pretty easy.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to go for the hard, I'm sure.
John Does Work has opted to come in again and change his tires. Matt, on the other hand, says, screw that. Yeah. I'm here for excitement and wins. Along with Homer. Williams are going to go bold here and stay out. Be 1-2.
Alrighty. We like
everyone, everybody else on the track has boxed other than Sloppy Seconds, so
yeah,
we'll hope this works.
We hope this works indeed. They got the position. Will they be able to maintain it? That's a different story. With Stickman and all these medium runners gonna be looking really great.
Andre Oleg going on the softs.
Oh,
don't know how I feel about that one.
Whoa. Okay, that's How many laps? The subs are gonna be look good.
I don't think they're gonna go. They might go 14 laps, but they're not gonna be good.
Even after 7-8 laps, the hard gonna be quicker than the sub. After
I say mediums from here are probably the best tire, but they're still not gonna feel great at the end of this thing.
That's true. So I don't want to talk about soft. Soft is gonna be like screaming.
Yeah, it'll be fast here for a couple laps, but I don't see Andre hanging on this entire run. If it goes green to the end, obviously.
Yep.
Anything can happen here.
So you got Williams P1 and P2.
I say stop the count. Williams 1-2.
Yep.
Stop the count.
Let's have a little bit glitch. A little bit glitch, and we call it a day. Half point for everybody.
Don't worry about time penalties. We'll just call it a day.
Yep, that's enough here. Williams P1, P2. That's all you want. So everybody's already back. I think the safety car gonna go for one more lap. Unless
I think we haven't gone a full lap yet, so we'll get another lap here, safety car.
Yep.
And we'll get back to racing.
Yep, should be like that.
Yeah, who do we think is going to win this? Is it going to be Cartman, Jay Lowry, or one of the Williams going to pull this off? How are we feeling?
Let me make a poll here so some people can make a vote real quick. So
who will win? Has opted to box. Williams or not Williams? Jordan has zero faith in our Williams boys.
Of course, it's Jordan. What do you expect?
I say Jordan's just a Williams tater, so we don't count his vote. My Sloppy Seconds has opted for the fresh set of hards to go to the end here.
Yep. Alright, so let me ask you guys. I put a pool out there, so let me just see who is gonna be the one who's gonna win it. So go ahead and vote. I still have safety car going.
Let's see. Jordan says Andreoli did not mean to go for those softs, so we'll be hoping for the best.
Or maybe hope for a late safety car again.
Hey, another safety car here. He'll be in the play, but for now, it's not looking good for him.
So Yellow Snowman is talking about Michigan fan out of nowhere gonna make the win. So yeah, everybody can have their choice.
Hey, we can dream.
And it is. So surely safety car gonna be in this lap. Yep.
There that is.
Safety car in this lap.
All right. Let's see. how good these Williams boys are at defending, because they are going to have a fight coming at them with Cartman, Jay Lowry, and Andre, the class of the field today,
and Dido
all on fresher tires.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna play it out. Homer, we're gonna wait for Matt to pull out.
Can't get too much of a gap here. That
That's
has been a penalty in the past and will be a penalty if he does it. But so far, I don't think he's done anything too crazy.
No, they're good so far. They're playing it nice.
Nice. Homer and Matt both have good heads on them, and I expect them to do well here as we get back to racing.
Yep, and Andre, Catmon, everybody have a nice run without any issue.
Looks like a clean launch from everyone. Homer
The
going for a move on his teammate here.
Whoa,
Matt
didn't
gives it
expect
to him.
that.
And Cartman's going to be all over the rear wing of both of them now.
Yep.
Homer decides to give it back. They're going to be 3 wide here to turn 2. Cartman goes into the side of Jay Lowry.
Yeah, it won't, you can go there 3 wide, so it won't bound to happen. Andre is all over the back of Homer as well, and Jay Lowry all over the back of Matt. So Andre really make the move on Homer, and he's already gone to P3. With the soft is working so far, and Yellow is going to try to look to the inside. Now he decided to stay behind. Matt covers the inside. He went to the outside. It's going to be too wide here. How's that going to work? And he punched it. Yeah, Matt still was able to keep it. He survived it. He was tight and tight. So now it's Yellow is
have a run here at Homer.
Yep.
Matt not giving it up just that easily yet.
Yep, of course. You're going to have to fight for it, earn it. And that's what it did.
Cartman all the way back down the order now in last. He's going to have to make a charge here for some points.
For some points.
Dido gets the spot on Homer.
Yep, and John does work now is about to want to have his side of the cake, of Homer cake. And he went to the inside and he have it. He has it, so now Homer is from P1 a little bit to P6. And Stickman right there, and Matt is still holding back Andre who went to the inside.
Andre's...
Yep, one guy to the
not going to be able to run just yet.
Yep.
Gets in the slipstream. Should get the job done here in a turn one.
Make it happen without any issue. And yep,
so Matt kind of picking his battles there.
Yep, smart move.
Stickman now making a move on Homer.
And Jay Lowry almost about, but Andre going to be quick. Andre going to be quick with the first run now. So he want to try to get Jay Lowry and create a gap if he can.
Homer getting eaten up as Michigan fan gets hit by Rapture, and it goes around. And Yellow Snowman's pick is in the mud.
Yep.
Michigan fan, you can blame Yellow for feeling bad for it. Opposite weight.
Ended up going so slowly. What's going on with him?
I think he felt bad for that one and gonna wait up.
Okay. Yeah.
As Cartman gets is looking to get moved on here on sloppy seconds. Sloppy seconds not going to give it up easily.
He let it go. It's fine. Not fighting for it. So now Cartman is up to P9, trying to charge for Homer. Stickman already moved past Homer. And now we get Dido all over the back of Matt and try to make it because the first two are already gone. Matt is already 2 seconds behind them. So it's going to be interesting.
Matt's just kind of trying to hold on here, hoping for another safety car.
Yeah, and try to box because Andre now is on the charge for Jay Lowry and try to pass him and make this soft work and try to go create a gap. So let's see if he's going to make a move here. He's all over the back of Jay Lowry. It's going to be tight. He wants to make it in the turn 1 maybe after that. So now we have the DRS enabled. So from now on, it's like fight it out.
Homer now going to be swapping spots. Cartman making a charge back up to the field after spinning on that restart.
Yep.
So we have a... Whoa, the leaders are crashed. Andre is out.
Whoa.
Jay Lowry.
Jay Lowry is
no
spun up.
Safety car.
No safety car.
There is no safety car.
And who is the leader now?
And all of a sudden,
Matt
the leader is Matt. Effectively, it's John does work with no penalties.
Yeah, sure. You can just sit there.
Oh my goodness, what happened to Andre and Jay Lowry?
They may have a contact somewhere.
As
Because
Dido and John does work both hit by Matt. John does work
who tried to
looking
go to the
on the
inside,
inside of
little
Dido.
bit, he let it go. So far so clean, so good. A New York fan is trying to have a piece of the cake of Matt cake as well. Will be able to make it a little bit too far, but now he won't have to stay back. So far John does work. He's like having his race, trying to stay out of trouble, and now he's effectively our P1 and may even move on Dido because he had the better tire so far.
So the good news for the Jay Lowry camp is he does not have any wing damage by the looks of it, so he should be able to keep pace here. It's just going to be a matter of does he have the time to make up the lost ground.
Yeah, that's true. And Cartman, who spun earlier, is now P6, which is not bad for him. Nice recovery. But now, let's see.
All of a sudden, Cartman is in a very solid spot here to possibly come back and win this race.
Yes,
New York fan makes a move on Matt, and John does work. He's going to get the lead.
Yep. Make it happen before even the turn one. So Matt go to P4, Dido P2, and New York fan P3. And John does work, our effective leader now, with no pants, with a better tire, and he can pull a gap if he want to.
And so now we are down to one driver that will not take home points that is still running. We have 11 runners left. Top 10 get points, obviously.
Yep.
And now New York fans going to be looking to make a move here on Dido for P2. Dido on the harder tires. It's currently still slower.
But they he got to the inside. They're both out of ears. Almost type 2 too wide, maybe.
Dido's fighting as hard as they can.
Little wheel banging. But so far so good, I guess. They both survive it. That corner is scary.
All over the back of Dido now.
Yeah, that corner is scary. I don't want people to have it too wide. I don't like it.
The too wide is a scary corner.
Matt
and Dido getting real close here.
He tried to went to the inside but did not make it, so decided to stay out of it so far.
Cartman all over the back of Stickman now, currently making a comeback up towards the front of the order.
And
his main competition for the win, though, is John Does Work.
Yep, and New York fan was out of DRS from John Does Work. And Cartman makes the move and make a stick.
So it looked like Stickman just kind of gave it to him there. Took stock in the situation, just didn't want to lose himself more time.
That's sure. And I think J-Lord is about to make a move on Homer in the main straight, getting to the turn 1. Will be able to make it on time. He make it easy peasy, lemon squeezy without any issue.
Michigan fan gonna stick it down the inside of Rapture. Takes a very shallow line into turn 1. Rapture backs out of it and gives it to him. So Michigan fan currently sitting in the last point paying spot.
Yep. So far we get our top 10, and the last point is go to Michigan fan so far. And Homer P9, Jelly P8. Everybody is a little bit gapped out except Dido and New York fan, who is like on 6 tenths down. But except that, John Does Work is putting a gap now, and Cartman is still on his charge and try to join. So his next target gonna be Matt, who is less 2 seconds off Dido. So yeah, and Cartman is already in DRS.
All up into the DRS here of New York fan, looking to retake the second spot. His tires are gonna get better here as the race goes on. He's on the harder tires versus New York fans' mediums.
Yeah. I think the hard start becoming better than the medium after 10 laps. Where from there
we're about at that crossover.
Yep.
Everyone on the same age tires, other than the two Williams boys, both on 12-lap hole tires. Cartman all over the back of Matt now, looking like he should get a move done here into turn 1, and will.
Make it done, make it happen. And Matt stay quite behind him because they are not on the same pace, to be honest, and the same tire.
Homer has seen enough of these hard tires, has opted the box.
Okay. 12 laps only? Is something
happening? They were probably not feeling too good. I think he was going to be out of the points here, either with the Michigan fan and Rapture catching up to him, so.
Okay.
Opting for some fresh tires here, maybe make something happen.
Yep, you have 7 more laps to go. And
Stickman gonna make a move down the inside of Matt here into the backstretch chicane. Does get it done here before the corner. Matt takes a peek around the outside.
Well, he would be able to make it. Nope, he won't. So Stickman now is a P5 and he doesn't have a penalty. Dado and New York fan can lose a lot if Stickman and Cartman are under 3 seconds toward them. That will be interesting.
Lowry gets past sloppy seconds there for P7.
Yep, and Matt get a 2-second penalty again, so now 6-second penalty, which is not what you want to see.
Matt is currently the only driver with 6 seconds.
Yep, so
Everyone else still sitting at 3.
Lowry is at 6 seconds, but I'm sure he will close that gap real quick. And
Battle all over the back of New York fan again.
Exactly, so he's going to have the DRS open, but he's almost out of ERS, so they both out of ERS, I think. Yep. That's so far so good. I guess
John does work up at the front is just pulling away.
Yep, 2 seconds off.
As we have a yellow flag, that's Matt around.
Ooh.
The Williams boys are in the mud.
Yep, sir. They are in the mud for sure. I guess the tire are not working as great. I'd say.
So the tires are definitely starting to feel pretty terrible for Matt at this point.
Yeah. Dado get a poor exit of the end of sector 2 and cannot catch New York fan. Maybe New York fan is running a lower downforce too. Never know. But John does work is having an amazing race like he did last week again.
Cartman is catching up to the fight between Dido and New York fan. He does have the spots both off of penalties, but I'm sure he would like to get ahead of them and heat up the order here a bit more.
Yep.
No, both Williams drivers are the currently the only drivers with 6 seconds. Everyone else is still with 3 or no penalties.
Yes, sir. That's gonna hurt at the end, to be honest, because now with penalty, a New York fan pick up. New York
fan joins the 6 second club.
Ooh, and now he's out of the top 5 almost now, to be sure. That's
a effective P3 for Dido now.
Yep. And Cartman effective P2.
Matt all over the back of sloppy seconds now. I don't think he'll be looking for a move here, but I've been wrong before.
He will. Maybe.
No, he backs out of it. Matt's got a wise head as Cartman picks up 3.
Oh.
All of a sudden, Dido's back into play here for second place.
Yes, sir.
And Stickman might even be in the play for second place here.
Yep. If he gets close enough, it can be the one with a double podium for Red Bull maybe in play here. Wow.
Okay. Is Dido going to look down the inside? A New York fan. Ooh, that's tight, but they keep it clean.
Try again.
It's going to allow Cartman and Stickman to close up on the rear of both of those cars.
Yep. And now Stickman with 2.7 seconds, but still a little bit far away. And John does work like 4 seconds out of everybody. Wow.
So at this point, these guys got to take stock of the situation. They don't want to make a collision here and spin out and cause themselves to lose even more points. And got a pretty good run there, but
decide to think twice. Decide to think twice about it. So far,
at this point, you just want to play smart here. You're not going to catch Jonda's work without a mistake. You're not going to lose out any more spots without a mistake. So just
bring it home.
Get it to the end and
bring it home. There are like 5 more laps to go. Points. 5 laps to go. Just try to keep it clean, and you will be able to make it. All that matter right now. And maybe wait for the last lap and try to something. If not, just stay there. So far, it's looking good for everybody. Dido is trying to go to the inside. Now he decided to stay back because
Dido was all over the rear of New York fan. I don't know if New York fans can be able to hold him off here for much longer.
Yeah, but Dido, somehow New York fan always had a better exit here, but not this time. They still
good corner to be better than someone at. As Cartman almost runs wide, and New York fan gonna take a defensive line. Cartman gonna try and get both of them here in one straight. Dido tries to defend it, can't.
And he made it. And New York fan lost 2 positions in one corner.
Yeah, New York fan thought better of it and backed out. Dido misses the corner. New York fan gonna come around his outside.
And gonna dip the wide there. Will able to make it? Yep, he keep back his position, and Stickman is right with them. Coming. And now Cartman gonna try to to get away from all of them.
I'd say that was probably worst case
Oh,
scenario.
Matt is out. Oh, my boy. Oh.
And we have a late safety car to spice things up.
Alrighty, boy. Alrighty. So let's.
So if you are still in the race, congratulations, you're going to get some points.
So
that is 10 drivers left.
Yeah, so we get 50% of others. I think they think about John Does Work.
Oh, John Does Work decides to stay out. Everyone else will be boxing for fresher tires except for Dido.
Whoa, you should have stayed.
Oh, boy,
you should have boxed it. This was a bad mistake.
This is going to be spicy.
Yeah, people are going to get soft on you. It's going to be tight. Stickman is really good.
Sloppy Seconds is going to stay out as well.
Yeah.
You gotta be boxing for fresh tires. I don't care if they're fresh hards, fresh mediums, fresh softs, fresh intermediates. Anything's gonna be better than these 11-lap-old mediums that John Does Work is on.
Yeah, that was. Andy, you are the engineer. What were you doing? Didn't you tell him to box? Wow.
So as Yellowstone brings up a pretty good point here that
Stickman,
anyone without a penalty here is very happy.
Yep, Stickman, Lorry, and everybody else. Really nice. Matt also decided to stay out. He pitted not long ago, so if he had the medium, which would fun. Oh, Homer, yeah, I'm messing with them. Okay, so I guess told him to stay out. It's a one-lap shutout. Even one-lap shutout.
Fresh softs, though.
The people are gonna be on soft.
Fresh softs. They're gonna be fast.
Okay.
You got guys like Jay Lowry and Cartman on fresh softs, so
and he doesn't have them.
They're going to be flying.
Well, we'll see. We will see if maybe that will be the smart move to do, because Dido and my sloppy hand gonna be his shield against Cartman, New York.
The Ferrari camp seems pretty
okay with that, though.
Yeah, pretty okay with the decision. I differ from that, but I guess we will see.
Yeah, he was the leader. Yeah, because you never know with these people running, but you never know. We'll see. And I think even at this point, he has a pace, though. He has the pace, that's for sure. So, but I'm thinking about Catman on soft. It's gonna be wild.
It's gonna be really important to get a good launch here. If he can get a good launch, I think he has a chance. But without a good launch, he's gonna have company here pretty quick.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be at least 2 laps, a shootout. Because I think the safety car gonna go in next lap, so we're gonna got like 26 and 27 lap to fight for.
Well, this race just got real interesting.
Indeed.
It looked like it was going to be an easy John win, but nothing ever comes easy here in MRL.
Never, ever. So we'll see. It's looking interesting, though. Yeah. It's looking really interesting.
Do a quick check here. Cartman currently is sitting with the fastest lap. I'm sure that will be topped here on this last restart, but we will find out.
Yeah, with the soft runners, I'm sure they're gonna be. He may improve on that. And even J. Lowry, this is gonna be spicy, to be honest.
And another update on our penalty situation. John Does Work with no penalties. Dido, Sloppy Seconds, Cartman all with 3. New York Fan with 6. Stickman, Jay Lowry, and Michigan Fan all without a penalty. And then Homer with 6 and Rapture with 3.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Well, what Andy said makes sense, because these 4 cars behind him, they can take him. They can overtake John Does Work, and still John Does Work will be the winner. So yeah, that's not a smart choice. Yeah.
Someone bringing up a good point. I would not be surprised if we have some carnage here. I would be amazed if we make it through without any.
Yep.
The late race safety cars always seem to brew up some interesting incidents.
The safety car in this lap, that's for sure. So now it's a matter of when John Does Work will decide to go.
It's going to be important to get a good launch here. With those older tires, he needs to build a gap as quick as he can.
Yep.
And if you're Cartman, New York Fan, Stickman, Jay Lowry, you need to clear these cars quick if you want to have a chance.
If you were John Does Work, will you go early or late?
I would just I tried to surprise him. I tried to go early,
Yeah, okay.
before even these last corners, but he's not backing up the field enough to do that. So
Yeah.
we'll see what he's got brewing up there in P1.
Yeah. That is sure. Well, 2 more laps goes to go, guys. It's gonna be like take out the popcorn and let's watch a good show. It's about to happen, that's for sure. So John does work is about to go, and he's gone.
Goes out of the final corner. Looks like everyone gets a pretty clean launch. Homer got a little squirrely coming out of that final corner.
Yep, and everybody so far so good, no issue. Carterman right behind them. Nobody had a circ. Everybody.
30 seconds. Misses the first corner. That's going to allow New York fan to get up his inside, and there.
Whoa, Carnage, for sure. Yep, master behind Carnage. Yep, Carnage. It happens.
Jay Lowry up into P4 now behind Cartman. Stickman picks up 3 seconds.
Yep.
Sloppy Seconds has retired.
And now Dido is
a retirement on track too, so that's going to be an automatic disqualification for Sloppy Seconds, which is going to give Matt a point.
Yes, sir. Did Matt 90%?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the battle. We'll worry about that post race.
All right,
Cartman and Jay Lowry going to be in the best spot here.
Yep, and they need to pass like Dido real quick, but so far Cartman is struggling to keep up with Dido. Maybe Dido is dumping his areas all the way he can. John does work still up ahead, and yeah, so far everybody is surviving. We got nice finisher.
This third sector is going to be the difference maker in these tires. Cartman going to get all over the back of Dido here on the exit of this corner. Might look for an inside move here.
And he does not.
Thinks better of it. It's going to allow Jay Lowry to get all over the back of both of them.
Yep. So I think Dido may lose his spot here in the last lap. Because Jay Lowry doesn't have.
Stick it around the outside. Going to have the inside for the final corner though. And Dido has to leave him the space. And Cartman gets up to P2.
Jay Lowry as well. Everybody is like, Jay Lowry is trying to think about it. If he can make the move now, he can get a chance.
It is all to play for here in the top 5.
Jay Lowry got to go to the inside. Did he make it sick? He does. Done. And now
we're gonna have a run here on John Does Work. He's gonna get him. John Does Work. That's not your battle. Your battle is Jay Lowry.
Jay Lowry. Yep. Now it's Jay Lowry and John Does Work. Who's gonna have it? That's where it is. That is here. It's gonna happen. Whoa! It's gonna be that. There's no DRS now. There's no DRS. Or there is the. Do we have DRS? No, we don't have DRS.
There's only 2 laps. It is important to note Cartman's 2 seconds up on John Does Work. If these two battle too much, they could lose out the win to Cartman.
Jay Lowry gonna look to the inside. Is it gonna happen? Yes, it make it happen. So Jay Lowry is now our winner of the race so far, and Cartman has 2.1 seconds and tried to pull a gap so far. He need like 8 tenths more to be able to make it, but Jay Lowry now is our provisional winner. Oh boy.
Back down the order. Rapture gonna get moved on here on Michigan Fan. Michigan Fan does not have any penalties. Is gonna just give it up.
Yep.
Cartman's not looking like he's going to build a big enough gap to get Jay Lowry. He might still be able to take P2 here with John Does Work on these older tires.
Yes.
Stickman all over the back of his teammate Dido. We'll see if these two play nice. So he missed the corner a bit.
Dido Stickman, that's a good point for Red Bull, that's for sure. But Cartman gonna finish the line P1 and winning, but Jay Lowry gonna be the one who's gonna win it, and John Does Work the second one.
Stickman beats out his teammate coming across the line.
And you know what? John Does Work doesn't make it. He's sick like P3 final. He was out of the 3 seconds of Cartman. So Cartman staying
for the Red Bull squad.
Yeah, but it's still not bad, I guess. But what a race from Jay Lowry. That was.
Yeah, from spin to win there.
Yeah. Homer is the driver of the day according to the game.
Yeah, Homer.
Yes, Homer. Thank you for being that. That was a heck of a race. That was.
Save the Ferrari strats did not work.
They should have make it better. They should have make it better. I will think so. I don't know. Maybe Jay Lowry gonna have to race. Maybe he'll not be able to make an interview. But let's see who is available on that. Wow, that was a heck of a race. Let's say that.
Those late safety cars just have a tendency to spice things up.
Yeah, that's for sure. Woo! I'm almost out of breath now. But that was a fun race to watch, to be honest. It was so. Let's have a quick rundown of what happened here and down. So Jailor is our race winner. Kertman in P2, John Duswork in P3, Stickman P4, Dido P5, Michigan Fan P6, and Rapture P7, Homer P8, New York Fan P9, and Maestro P10, but he leave on track. So, and Matt P11.
I am gonna get rolling here to tier 5.
Yes, sir. I got the interview. No worry about it. Thank you, man. Appreciate your
All
work
right.
as usual.
No problem. I'll see you, my friend.
Yes, sir. See you later. All right, guys. So I got John Duswork and Andre already waiting for me. So let's go with Jerry Lowry, who is the winner, real quick, and have him. Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, nice. Welcome, welcome, Mr. Jerry Lowry. What a drive, sir. After a spin in the opening of the race, you fell in the last position. You make your all the way back, late safety car. What was going on in your head when you were seeing all of that happening to you?
Well, I mean, it was in the lead, and then I got hit. At least that's what happened on my. I didn't. Yeah, from my perspective, he hit me, and then the safety car,
Okay.
and then just drove. I don't know.
Yeah. So what about the last two laps? That was insane. How did you like fighting with a Cartman, knowing he has like a 3 second, fighting with John Daswork, who was in the old tire and all of that?
Um, yeah, it was pretty fun to have a 2 lap sprint to the finish. I just tried to stay within 3 seconds of Cartman because as soon as he got past the Ferrari, he just bolted
That's true. He did. He was quick. He was
and
quick.
was gone.
Yeah, it's been a while that we didn't see you win a race. Knowing that you are really quick, it must feel good now to finally win because you know you have the pace.
Yeah. I mean, after the last couple of races just not going my way, just a couple
Yeah.
mistakes from me and other people tapping me around and stuff.
Yeah,
Finally, to win another race since I haven't won since the first race. It's pretty good.
That's good. So now you extend your lead on the driver championship. So they are like 3 more or 4 more race to go. How do you think this to pan out?
I think it should be good. I mean, I wasn't too pleased coming into France, but
Yeah.
hopefully these next few tracks are a lot more fun to drive.
All right, man. That's
Well,
really
you know.
good. And that's nice to see you finally here, and I hope to see you one more often. Once again, congratulations on your win, and I see you next time, I guess.
See you, man.
All right, see you, man. All right, Mr. Cartman. How are you feeling?
Pretty good, you? I'm
I'm Walk
stoked,
me
man.
first of all. Walk me through what was going in your mind after you spun and went all the way down and have to make your way up and even finish P1 on track without the pen, of course.
Yeah, well, I don't know. When I spun, it was just I knew I had a lot of work to do after that. Obviously, restarting from last. Um, but yeah, after the safety car came out at the right time to switch over to the softs, and luckily I could make them stick, and just pushed really hard all the way to the end.
That was a heck of a push then because you were able to pull out a 3 second gap to John Dell's work. He was on the old tire still, but overall I think it was a good recovery after you spun out. So I think you must be happy with your race. And now that you are back to back the podiums, I think if you may have a chance to be part of the fight for the championship now.
Yeah, it's possible. I'm hoping to be up there in the points at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Really hoping for that championship win, but only time can tell for that.
Yeah.
Like 4 more races to go, I think.
Yeah, 4 more races to go.
Yeah, so it is possible. So.
All right, I wish you all the best on that because I think you have the great pace and definitely giving us excitement here. So we love seeing you race. So and once again, congratulations, and I hope to have you inside the interview box again the next race.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for having me.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Uh, Mr. John does work. So what should I say? John does work or John did not work today? What happened there at the last 2 laps?
Oh my God, man. I have no idea.
So us in the commentary box, we were thinking you're gonna box for the soft like everybody. Why? I guess we get some explanation from your team that you were thinking you should be able to make it. Even the guys behind you had the pen, but I would still think you should have boxed it. What was going into your mind when the late safety car happened and you were thinking, should I box or not?
I I don't know, man. I guess I wasn't thinking. I thought I had it wrapped up, and then the safety car came out. If it wasn't for that safety car, I would have took it. But that's racing, man. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, that's true. Because before the safety car, you were like 4 second, 5 second ahead of everybody. So
Yeah, I had a
had to
4 second lead.
yeah, you had to wrap it, but the late safety car changed everything. And
Yeah,
yeah,
Cartman was so fast, man. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
yeah, he was fast. He was fast. And
Like I
once
was like, okay, he's got a 3 second penalty. I should be all right. And before I knew it,
the last
boom, he's
sector,
3 seconds ahead of me.
yeah, the last sector with his soft tires make all the difference. Because before the end of sector 2, you were like 2 seconds and 1. But in the last sector, he was able to put almost like 8 tenths on you on the last sector only. That's where he pulled up the gap, I guess.
Yeah, I I don't know, man. I messed up, but I mean, I still brought a podium out
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
that's a
I'm
good
pretty
point.
sure that
Yeah.
should put me second in points still. So
Yeah, I think you are right up there with J. Laurie. That's a shame that for you, again, he won and he still had the more gaps. But still, you are right there fighting it. And the Ferrari is not a bad day for you as a team as well. It's a shame that goes to ride the DNF as well. But overall, I think it was a solid race from you because you were in the P4 for a long time, but just minding your time. And you know, when you were on the lead, you just take off. That was
yeah, I
nice
was
to
just
see.
kind of buying my time there for a while, and then it was getting later, so I decided to start attacking. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's whatever, man. We wound up P3. We got what 4 races to go, so anything
Yes.
can happen.
Of course, and I wish you all the best on that. And you keep doing what you do because you are driving a smart race every time I'm seeing you. So that's the way to go in Tier 6, and you keep doing that work. I'm sure you're gonna get rewarded. And as usual, it's always a pleasure to have you here, man. So I hope to see you again soon. And
Thanks, man.
once again, congratulations for your podium.
Oh, I'll talk to you again before the season's over. Don't worry.
All right, I'm sure about that. All right, man. Take care. All right, you take care. Bye.
Later.
Later.
Yeah, no,
All right, guys. So we're done here. That was a heck of a nice race. I enjoyed. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys are still not satisfied and looking for more race, head over to the Tier 5, which is about to start, and have fun there as well. Because you can have people like Geos Masters, the McLaren guy, Midnight people there, Turpichal, Deathman, all of the fast guys on Tier 5 gonna be there as well. So go there, take a peek, and before you leave, just give us a like button in our video. So, but without further ado, I let you go, guys, and have fun, and see you in Tier 4. Bye. That was fun.